Welcome to this video about the forms signed during the intake meeting. You will learn some important information about the authorization to disclose personal and health information, which is also called PHI. A helpful place to start with this information is to understand that authorization to disclose means permission to share. We'll tell you what this information is, when and how it can be used, and your rights about it. Let's start with the first important form, Authorization to Disclose Personal and Health Information, PHI, for service providers. This form gives IPMG permission to share your information with the providers who are working with you. If a provider is taken off the form, we cannot give information to them anymore, except to help them with billing. Once we share PHI, we cannot control how that person or organization uses it, so you should always be clear about who can have your information. Now let's talk about another form, the Bureau of Disability Services, BEADS, Authorization for Referrals. This form lets us share your information with providers who are potential service providers. IPMG can add service provider referrals through the BEADS portal if you give us permission. This permission lasts up to a year. Next, let's talk about the Notice of Privacy Practice. This tells you how information about your health can be used and shared. It also tells how you can get this information. Some ways IPMG might share your information include for treatment, payment, healthcare operations, and times when the law says we have to share it. We could also share it for public health activities, organ or tissue donation, and workers' compensation. IPMG will not use your information to make money or share it with businesses. It's important to know that email isn't always secure. That's why IPMG automatically encrypts emails to protect your PHI. If you do not want to use email or want a different way to communicate with IPMG, you have the right to ask for something different. Let's talk about your rights. If you have waiver services, you have rights. Your rights include privacy, dignity, choice in services and providers, and the right to not be abused or neglected. You also have the right to see your records and use your personal funds. You have the right to be involved in making your plan. And you have the right to complain to IPMG without being afraid that it will cause you problems. If you have a reason to complain about your case management, you can share it with IPMG customer service. It could be about your rights, reportable incidents, or complaints about IPMG staff. Whatever the problem, your voice matters. It is important to make sure that you understand what abuse, neglect, and exploitation are. You will get a paper from BEADS during all your intake and yearly planning meetings. This paper explains what these things mean. You will sign the BEADS ANE acknowledgement during your intake meeting. You will also sign it once every year while you have an active waiver. The last form we'll look at is the BEADS signature page. This form includes some important information about your freedom of choice for Medicaid services, including waiver services, non-waiver services, and facility placement. It also says that you received the DDRS waiver manual and that you helped make your Person-Centered Individualized Support Plan, or PCISP. And it says that you have a right to ask for decisions to be made a different way. The Individualized Support Team Agreement with the PCISP is also part of this form. This says everyone on your team agrees with the PCISP. Thank you for watching this video. We hope the forms for your meetings and your rights are clearer now. If you have questions or need more information, please ask your case manager. They are here to help with your goals and make sure you have your privacy and rights.